Hello, this is Zumwhy, and, well, I had some spare fish and no self-control, so, I'd like you to meet Cream, and Earl, like Earl Grey, the tea. So, yeah, I've got 4 cats now, with toast and jelly, but this video, you may notice, is not coming out on a Wednesday or a Thursday. This is coming out on a Saturday. And that is because I am leaving on vacation shortly, like Monday. And, yeah. So I'm putting this out early so that you guys can... I don't know what you do with these videos. Watch it, laugh at it, whatever. But anyway, so as per usual, I've done some things, since we last, saw each other, and I will show you, so in here, currently we don't have the ability to cure this dude, but I figured, we could keep him around until we do have the ability to cure him, and then maybe get some discounts, and also just be a nice person. I expanded the farm, because August has a new, trade option that has to do with pumpkins. If you give him 6 pumpkins, hey sweetie, if you give him 6 pumpkins, he'll give you an emerald. We've got a little sugarcane farm going back there. We've got some sheep over here, because I've been trying to repopulate the village, by giving them some beds. I added in a flower bed to the house and a path, which looks kind of silly, but I like paths. The cactus is getting pretty tall. And over here is the big thing. I decided that I would start a strip mine, or at least what I sort of think is what a strip mine is supposed to look like. I have, admittedly, I don't really get the strip mining principle. Normally when I'm mining, I just, I make a big square, I make like a box underground, and I just make it bigger. Yeah, like as I go down, I go out as well, but, you can probably see why we are down here. I started this mine, and the very first thing that we found, that I found was, diamonds. We haven't found much more diamonds specifically from this mine. Lots of like iron and stuff. But I figured I should save these for when you guys were around, because, it's the first diamonds. First diamonds of the world. 5 diamonds, that's not bad. I think that's enough, for a pick and maybe an enchanting table. So that'll be good. I don't have a crafting table. So, first things first. We are not here to go exploring and mining and maybe going to the Nether for the first time, which we might be able to do now that we have all these lovely, lovely diamonds. We are here to build a railroad, because, like I said before, we need a railroad. So that's why I started the strip mine, because I knew that we were going to need a lot of materials. So we have all of this redstone, we have, not quite as much iron, and we only have a little bit of gold. But we shouldn't need that much. We shouldn't need that much gold, theoretically. What am I looking for? Oh, and I made a lot of sticks. I made decidedly too many sticks, because I thought that the sticks were what went around the outside of the minecart, or the rail, but that's not right. It's actually it's the iron that goes around the outside. I think we have everything we need from here. I forgot what I was just saying. Anyway, let's head on over. Oh, yeah, I don't remember what I was just saying, but I've tried to repopulate the village a little bit. So we've got a couple of new people. We've got Mason, the stonemason, of course, and August is somewhere over here. Is this August? Yep, August is over here. Herbert. We have another green villager somewhere as well. We have another couple farmers. We've got a bunch of kids. And I have discovered that riding a horse is in fact faster than walking, as long as you're riding the right horse. I was riding this horse originally, the horse in iron armor, and as much as I love her, she is just not very fast. This horse is a lot faster, so that cuts down travel time a lot, but not as much as a minecart rail is going to. But anyway, the reason that we are going to start out the railway over here by our old base is because, although I have moved most of the stuff out of it, it is still where our smelter is. As great as our new house is, I did not design it. No, you gotta stay in there. I did not design it with having a smelter inside of it in mind. So it's a bit short, which means that I would have to go back and redo it if I wanted to have a smelter and have it look good. And I don't want to do that. That's a lot of work. And, you know, I don't like doing work. Come on, the sun was setting. There we go. Okay. But yeah, so since the smelter is still over here, well, I've been cooking up a lot of cobblestone because in order for okay, let me start over. So I have made a railroad once before. It is not complete. I didn't make much of it, but it was part of a railroad. And in that railroad, I found a sort of style-ish that I liked for the stations. But that involves a lot of stone bricks. So I'm probably going to cut this here so that you guys don't have to watch me make all of these bricks. Never have I ever been able to make stone bricks without accidentally making some of these chiseled ones first. I always click before I actually have what I need highlighted. It's a flaw. Anyway, here we have our little base of operations for now. Get out of here. Shoo. The station is going to be up here on this hill overlooking the surrounding area, and then it'll basically be a straight shot that way towards the village. Now, I would walk you through all this, but I feel like it might be better and maybe a little bit more interesting if I time-lapsed it for you guys instead. So, let's get to work. And here we have the beginnings of the station. And you can also see the beginnings of my problem. See, I really hate when in my builds you can't, like, just walk up them. Like, unless it is intentionally 1.5 blocks high. So like this, like I can't stand it. It's horrible. Like, what if I'm building and I need to get up there? I can't. So I have this. I can't have it like that. I have to smooth it all out, which of course makes the builds sort of expand a little bit more than they're supposed to, but I suppose it's okay. But anyway, like I said before, this is the beginning of the station. So we've got where the track is going to be. We've got a little walkway around. We've got possibly an interior wall. We've got the exterior stairs. And we've got the columns that will support the roof. I'm not entirely sure what to call this style, as it's not, like, technically a, like, it's not a station proper, you know? But, I don't know. I like it a lot. The block palette could probably use some work, but, I'm not very good with that sort of stuff. So, I mean, if you guys have any suggestions, go ahead and be my guest and suggest them. But, yeah, this is mostly, for the most part, stone brick. If I were to add an interior wall, if I didn't want to be able to just walk through, it would probably be some other sort of stone, like maybe andesite or something. But yeah, it's the exterior, at least, is mostly stone brick. We can go back and change that later if we want to, I guess, but yeah. But we've also run into a problem, and that is we are running out of bricks. We don't have any in here, and I don't know how much cobble we've got still cooking in the furnace. I don't want to put this last bit of cobble that I have in there, because this is the last bit of cobble that I have on this world. And we might need it for block variation or something. Oh, okay. I was getting worried. Looks like we've got nothing to worry about. Alrighty then. So I will turn this stone into whatever it's called. I will turn this stone into bricks, and then I guess I will time lapse. And we're back. So, as you can see, the roof is now complete. Yeah, it's not the prettiest. There's some weird stuff happening in some parts because I don't know what's going on, ever. There's some weird stuff going on in most parts, I think, actually, if I'm being completely honest. But I also think it could definitely be worse. So I think I am just going to do a tiny bit of cleaning up on the inside, and then I will probably lay the track foundations off camera. And then, I don't know actually. I don't know. Most of the time I just sort of roll with whatever is happening, so planning isn't exactly my strong suit. Oh, gosh dang it. Come on. But yeah, so the inside of this station, I think, is pretty much completed. I like the ability to be able to go in and out wherever you please. The mobs will obviously like that as well. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. I like being able to walk in and out of my structures. I guess that's just a personal preference. But yeah. So I think it turned out fairly well. It is a little bit monochromatic. But we were working with what we had. And, you know, if you guys have any suggestions for improving the block palette or whatever, feel free to give them to me, and we'll see if we will maybe revisit this and make it better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for today, folks, and I think I will at least lay the foundation for a little bit of the track. Ugh, I wish I could. For a little bit of the track off camera. There we go. That doesn't look so bad. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, maybe. I don't know. Like I said before, I think this is coming out early because I'm going to be gone when I would normally upload, so sorry about that, but yeah, hope you enjoyed. Did I say that already? My memory is not the best. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.